Karen's gonna go for a swim in the river.
The only time I would consider that is if there was a sauna right here. Maybe I would do it.
You gonna touch the
Look at
water?
the duck. It's like surfing, body surfing.
See, I'm not tall, but look how low this is. This is cheaper because it's lower, and I don't even need a ladder. I save money on a ladder. I can just fix the roof standing from the ground.
Good morning from Arrowtown. It is bloody cold.
It's cold. Oh, my scrotum is freezing off.
Ew.
Oh yeah, it's gross, but it's true. Oh man, it's so cold. We've never experienced this kind of bite, this kind of chill.
No.
It is absolutely insane. As you can see, the mountain is covered in snow, the grass is covered in ice and frost, and the air is just crisp as hell.
I don't think I've experienced cold as this, and this isn't even the winter.
No,
It's
this
now
is spring.
spring.
This is spring. The second day of spring. So this is cold. I mean, look, obviously when you guys are watching this, you're from the United States or Canada, and you're probably thinking, that's summer for us. Yeah, it's true, but we don't live in, blizzard land. But yeah, so I mean, it gets pretty cold down here, but this is really cold for us. So yeah, but it's
Yeah.
quite novelty.
So this video will just show you a bit around Arrowtown and sights in Arrowtown.
Yeah. Look at that. I can't get over that view. Karen's gonna go for a swim in the river. It's actually kind of fast moving.
The only time I would consider that is if there was a sauna right here. Maybe I would do it.
You gonna touch the
Look at
water?
the duck. It's like surfing, body surfing.
Oh, what a beautiful river. This river is awesome. Look at it. Ice garden.
It's so nice here.
Hello. Look. And you know what's cool about it? Are all the stones and pebbles are stuck together because of ice. That is cool. Anyway, it's cold. My hand's going numb. Arrowtown is actually quite a neat little town. It's got like a western feel to it. Like the buildings have been made, shall I say they've been preserved, so they look like, they look at a bit western kind of theme from the early 1900s to late 1800s. It's the origination of this town is actually a mining town. So one of the very first settlers actually came here all the way from the UK, China, Asia, Middle East, even. They've all come here to mine gold. So we're going to show you a bit later some of the old informal settlements where the gold miners that first arrived settled. But for now, what you'll see is everything is themed. It's a very touristy town in terms of the shops that you get. It's a lot of boutiques, a lot of souvenir shops, uniquely New Zealand souvenir shops. But yeah, it's a very neat little town though. It's really cool.
So we went to the sweet shop. We got chocolate Twinkie, Pop-Tarts, and then I got more lollies that's in my bag, like cola bottles and bonbons. So this is a very, very popular shop in Queenstown. Pretty much, not Queenstown, sorry, I should say Arrowtown. If you come to Arrowtown, you will definitely end up here because it's like just one of those iconic places that people go.
So we went to a candy shop just now, you probably saw that, and I want to try something quite unusual and exotic. It's a chocolate Twinkie. I've never had a chocolate Twinkie before.
Is that unusual and exotic?
No, not really. It's not even a very New Zealand thing. But I've never had
New Zealand at all.
No, I've never had a chocolate Twinkie. I've had some normal vanilla Twinkies, and I've heard of these fabled chocolate Twinkies, so I'm going to try it.
With fake cream in the middle.
Definitely fake cream in the middle.
I love fake cream.
Fake cream, fake chocolate. I don't even know what the cake bit is made out of.
How does it compare against the donut you had earlier today?
Okay, the donut that I had today was exceptional. I mean, you could tell that it wasn't made to last 500 years in a pack. I mean, all I'm tasting in this is deliciousness, yet a distinct artificialness to it as well. But no, it's not bad. We went to a cafe in Arrowtown. We had homemade donuts. The homemade donuts were one of the best donuts I've had, actually. Homemade yeast risen donuts. Fantastic. Inside was a Kahlua cream, and we had a toasted ham and cheese sandwich as well, and their coffee is bloody good. But we couldn't film the food because while we were sitting there, we actually saw our friends who were getting married last Saturday that we missed. You know, we told you that we were going to go to Christchurch, but we couldn't. So we missed their wedding, and it turns out they were in the same town as us today. So there you go.
We didn't even know.
We didn't even know. It wasn't planned at all. They were just happened to be here, and so we decided, oh well, we'll have a chat with them, you know, and catch up. So yeah, so we couldn't film the food, but we will tell you which cafe it was because the food was good. So we're here at the Chinese Village. They call it Chinese Village. It's one of the attractions in Arrowtown. So you imagine Arrowtown is like the frontier equivalent of the USA, except there's less people. And there was a gold rush here, so everyone came here to mine gold, and this is where the Chinese settled. So essentially it's where my ancestors settled in New Zealand. Well, actually no, I don't know any of these people, but or related to them, although I guess all Chinese people are related to each other, maybe. Yeah, anyway, well, let's show you what the Chinese camp looks like. So, you know, this little sign here has the harsh reality of the gold fields back in the day, with you know, with Chinese people living in them, and that's actually quite interesting. They had like a little headline in the newspaper describing them as almond-eyed, leprosy-tainted, filthy Chinamen. What impressed me the most out of it is the almond-eyed. It's actually very accurate, and if you look at this picture over here, this is actually. Until about 100 years ago, Chinese people looked like that. They had tentacles, and then we kind of grew out of tentacles. That little cartoon is so good. And behind us was a Chinese girl looking at me funny, like, yeah. But yeah, it's just, so they described Chinese people as frugal and well behaved because they stuck to themselves. But you know, but back in, like, you know, they probably didn't have shopping malls where they could take a crap on like the middle of the place like bad tourists do today. But
I feel like I'm going to be punished for your words.
It's okay. So back to talking about Chinese people. Chinese people are very cheap people. And so, I mean, all joking aside, Chinese people are cheap people. And so, unless it's a Louis Vuitton. And so, if you look at these huts, they actually, sorry, I'm yelling, I apologize. So if you look at these huts, look how little they are. One, because Chinese people were short, true. But also, the reason why they built the huts so low is because it's got less materials in it. So it's cheaper. So next time you build a house, build it lower, so it's cheaper. Yeah. So look at that. Look, I'm not even tall. But look how little this house is, right? See, I'm not tall, but look how low this is. This is cheaper because it's lower, and I don't even need a ladder. I save money on a ladder. I can just fix the roof standing from the ground. So there's a story about someone, a local, if you see it here, look, their name is Tin Pan. What actually probably happened was the Chinese dude couldn't speak English and he'll just keep asking for Tin Pan, and they thought his name was Tin Pan. I mean, I don't know if Tin Pan is a Chinese name, but it surely sounds like a tin pan to me instead of a name. But I don't know, it could just be lost in translation.
So is that the actual story, or is this what you assess from the situation?
Oh, I just made that shit up. I'm just making it up. Oh, actually, it's more logical deduction. Because look, it's Tin Pan. His name is Tin Pan. I think he was asking for a tin pan. Anyway, here's another hut. See how short it is? It's cheaper. See, look how low it is. See? No ladder. It calls saving. So this is the hut that belongs to Tin Pan. Was it Tin Pan or was it asking for a tin pan? Who knows?
So that, I guess, ends the Arrowtown vlog. There are other things to do here. We didn't show you everything. I saw there was a sign for an old jail house.
Yeah, old jail
in
house.
other part of the town. And I mean, there's a beautiful river that we showed you. You can go for a much longer walk. We just went on a little. It was just so cold.
And when it's the right season, if you're a fly fisherman, when it's the right season, you can actually go fly fishing just by the river over there, and it's quite a cool thing. But yeah, and this is the Chinese village that you've just seen, and a little bit of a history of my peoples. Yeah, and
and
yeah.
thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, and see you again in Queenstown.